To troubleshoot DigitalOcean Kubernetes, start by understanding the basics of Kubernetes and its components. Kubernetes is a container orchestration system that automates the deployment, scaling, and management of containers. DigitalOcean Kubernetes is a managed Kubernetes service that allows you to deploy and manage Kubernetes clusters on DigitalOcean. First, check the cluster status by running the command kubectl get nodes. This will give you an overview of the nodes in your cluster and their status. If a node is not in a ready state, check the node logs for any errors. Next, check the pod status by running the command kubectl get pods. If a pod is not running, check the pod logs for any errors. You can also use the command kubectl describe pod to get more detailed information about the pod. If you are experiencing issues with a specific deployment, check the deployment status by running the command kubectl get deployments. If a deployment is not successful, check the deployment logs for any errors. Another important aspect to check is the cluster configuration. Make sure that the cluster is properly configured and that all the necessary components are running. You can check the cluster configuration by running the command kubectl get component status. In addition to these steps, it is also important to monitor the cluster's performance and logs. You can use tools like Prometheus and Grafana to monitor the cluster's performance and logs. This will help you identify any issues before they become critical. It is also important to follow best practices when troubleshooting DigitalOcean Kubernetes. Make sure to check the official documentation and troubleshooting guides for any specific issues you are experiencing. Additionally, make sure to test any changes you make to the cluster in a non-production environment before applying them to a production environment. By following these steps and best practices, you can effectively troubleshoot DigitalOcean Kubernetes and ensure that your cluster is running smoothly and efficiently. Remember to stay up to date with the latest developments and updates to Kubernetes and DigitalOcean Kubernetes to ensure that you have the latest features and security patches.